I have 6 siblings and I'm the eldest in my family, and only my father and mother earning, and they don't really earn much to support a big family. So I'm interested in Montfort because I heard that Montfort offered skills, how to speak in English, and they have discipline, because my discipline is not really good and I'm quite poor in my education, so I having a problem and seeking for help. Montfort is an opportunity to go. I was so sad and maybe a bit depressed and stressed because I have to leave my family behind for how many months, then I can go back holiday, and it's only maybe 1 week plus. Then I think it's very hard for me because the feeling is very heavy, and I think quite a long time for that to actually decided to come to Montfort. But at last I overcome my feeling and I still decided to go to Montfort.
Sinta, dalam di sini. Sinta. Di jalan kan?
My father drive us to Montfort on the first day, and the feeling is very, very hard because I feel like I have a lot of problems afterwards because I'm not used to sports, English speaking, the skills also, I'm not quite familiar with it, and I'm having trouble with no phone usage over there, and I don't have anyone that I know, so I think at first it was very hard for me .
Welcome to Montfort Youth Training Center. The foundation of every nation is the education of its youth. The Montfortian education is committed to the empowerment of youth, particularly the poor, the marginalized, and the less fortunate. As the famous quote of our patron saint, Saint Louis Marie de Montfort goes, "Those whom the world rejects must move you the most." The goal of the Montfortian education is to form a balanced individual with good skill training and excellent character formation to prepare them to enter the workforce and become good citizens. In Montfort Youth Training Center, our trainees undergo a duration of a 2-year training program conducted by a group of dedicated Gabrielite brothers, Montfortian lay associates, teachers, trainers, and staff. Established in Sabah 20 years ago by the Montfort Brothers of St. Gabriel, Montfort Youth Training Center is a welfare institution that traces its roots to Saint Louis Marie de Montfort, a Catholic priest from France in the 17th century. Our humble beginnings started in June 1999 in a makeshift campus in Dongongon, Penampak, by Brother Edward Rayapan and Brother Francis Xavier Gasper, with only 15 trainees. With vital support from the public, corporate sector, individual donors and private foundations, Montfort Sabah has expanded its facilities and resources to accommodate a maximum of 180 trainees in the present-day main campus, which sits on a 10.86-acre site in Kinarut. Montfort Youth Training Center caters mainly for youth between 16 to 20 years of age, from the interiors of Sabah and Sarawak, especially orphans, school dropouts, and those from poor, large or single-parent families who lack parental guidance. We offer 4 industrial skill training courses: motor mechanic, shielded metal arc welding, refrigeration and air conditioning mechanic, and furniture making. As well as 3 compulsory subjects, namely arithmetic, English language, and basic computer. Upon completion, the trainees will be awarded the Montfort Certificate and the Sijil Kemahiran Malaysia Certificate. A 5th skill training program, the Oil Palm Plantation Conductorship, will be introduced in July 2019 with the objective to fulfill the shortage of quality local supervisory staff in the plantation sector. Trainees will learn agricultural skill for gainful employment in the plantation sector. Our residential program focuses on holistic formation of the 5 dimensions of individual character development, which teaches soft skills and living skills such as cooking, gardening, compound maintenance, cleaning and housekeeping, coupled with activities such as English speaking, camping, leadership training, sports and recreation. The program is tailored to instill discipline, spiritual formation, confidence and leadership quality in the trainees. Our aim is to cultivate the importance of good attitudes and positive traits which will transform the trainees into a resourceful person for their families, community and society. Pastoral home visits are also undertaken to better understand the trainees' background, living conditions, their problem and their needs. Under the Montfort Rural Youth Development Program, we have 2 hostels, San Damiano Boys Hostel in Kulu and St. Mary's Youth Hostel in Sandakan, where our residential care program is extended to secondary school-going youth of age 12 to 18 years old. The objective of our hostels is to provide a conducive home and learning environment for the boarders to improve and excel in their studies, with the aim to ensure they complete their secondary school education and be able to pursue a tertiary education.
When I was a teenager, I was the first trainee who broke the high alert rule, but mainly it's because of Brother Francis Chua. I couldn't forget all his punishment, his nagging, his pestering, and made me really woke up lah.
Montfort has been life-changing experience for me because before coming to Montfort, I have no motivation and I never care much about my future. But after coming here, I learned that I need to be able to have skills and learn to improve myself so that I can have a clear future ahead of me. This is not provided in any other schools. I can say that I learned a lot in Montfort. Not only the opportunity to learn motor mechanic skills, but I also learned more in my self-discipline. Other than that, I also learned to become a leader by being one of the prefects here in Montfort. On behalf of Montfort, I would like to appeal to the public to support this program. This is for the benefit of many more teenagers out there who needs a second chance.
Today, Montfort in Sabah is a beacon of hope to the marginalized youth from all over Sabah and Sarawak. In order for Montfort to continue this worthy mission, annually, Montfort need to organize 2 important fundraising events: the Montfort Charity Golf and the Montfort Open House Bazaar. We trust you will continue to support us by actively participating in these events, or you can support us through donation in cash or in kind. You can get more information on the types of sponsorship that we have from our website www.montfortsabah.org. And you, our benefactors and friends, have made it possible. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to each and every one of you who have supported and assisted us in our Montfortian education mission in Sabah. With your invaluable and continued support, our journey continues. Montfort, building youth, building nation.